So today we're gonna actually make some out of this chocolate mint here. We're gonna pick as much as we can. We're gonna wash it good, and then we're gonna dehydrate it and turn it into a beautiful little powder we're gonna make out of it. So let's get to it. All right, so a quick little tip for harvesting mint. Ours grows so vigorously here that we just end up grabbing it, going farther down, snapping it off, and then we're gonna pull out the leaves here. Now if you can, just take the leaf and pinch it off right about there. Don't get that stem in there. That stem is just going to cause a little bit of the sticks in your mix that we're going to do when we dry it. So we're going to try and pinch it off right about there. So let's fill our bowl and then let's go dry it. Make a beautiful little additive to our tea mix. So basically that's what it looks like. You're going to have your stem and then your leaves look like they were cut off. You just got to pinch it with your hand. Throw away the stem and somewhere where you know is going to go to a yard waste bin and not in your own yard so it sprouts back. And those go right in there. So we got a whole bowl of mint and then we threw a couple handfuls of sage in there. Oh, we're doing a quick little harvest in between that mint drying up. We got our white alpine strawberries and we got some of these little tiny red ones. Those were the strawberries that we grew from seed a long time ago. Strawberry harvest is just getting better and better by the week. Just massive strawberries. Lots of different things you can do with these strawberries. Now if your harvests start to get too much more than what you can eat, save yourself little baggies full in the freezer. So put them inside a bit bigger of a freezer bag and then you can dive into them whenever you want. So if you want to make smoothies or something like that, you can just grab a smaller baggie just for that. Go back and check out our jam video of making our fruit forest jam from frozen berries. Every year more and more, bigger and better. These are called ever-bearing strawberries. And our patch, as you can see, you can hardly see the ground at all. In between we got our blueberries in the middle. But yeah, she's just thick. Grow your own strawberries. No pesticides needed. And you're not paying those ridiculous prices at the grocery store. So as I look at this raspberry plants here, that's right, we got some ready. It's just beautiful. Now they will start getting bigger, but often the first couple berries are a little smaller. The grapevine is starting to blend in here. We might have to chop down some of this purple flowering raspberry just to give it some more air. But here's you can see the strawberries growing from seed, little tiny leaves on them, a little sharper cuts, and then the ones that we planted. Well, like I said, we only did 4 or 5 ones throughout here, and now it's grown in so much. We thought our blueberries were going to show off, but they're hiding in between here. Now they aren't going blue yet, but they're looking good. Nice little clusters. Fair size too. The hassberries, the ones on the end right there, we already took everything off them and they're done producing. So I don't know if I really love those. I do love the taste, but for something that only produces really short, unlike the raspberries, once they come, they're here till the winter. And same with the strawberries. So everything else is just a little bit of fun in between. The gooseberries are doing really well. This year we've been fighting them off with our Diatomaceous Earth and our other sprays we have. So they're full of berries. We're just waiting for those to start changing to that jewel purple. But yeah, everything's looking really good around here. Got our strawberry spinach berries here, where you can eat the foliage and also the berries on it. Now that kind of stuff we either eat when we're here or it goes towards our berry mix for our jams or our teas. Wife's got her little vining plants here doing really well. Now she's been in the garden loving it up with me, which I'm enjoying this year. We got our cold hardy kiwi here. It's growing all the way up and growing through and around. So it's looking nice and healthy. It's got that dill right beside it to protect it. The aroma coming off of that really keeps them pests away. Last year it wound up and in and out of all this, but I guess the winter killed it off, but did not kill it off at the ground. So it sprouted out again this year and started growing up this side. Now we're going to show you those kiwis that are going to grow off of it in just a few months. And we got a beefsteak tomato plant over here doing really well. Now we don't love our beefsteak. We don't love the tomato as much. I used to grow a lot of them, but then we had hornworm problems, and I'm trying to, you know, grow things that are less of a heartache. And everyone's got to have rhubarb for all the strawberry we're growing. So the rhubarb in the bucket is the way to go. Then it's not going to be spreading through your yard. We got poppies right here, growing from seed. Yeah, there's always a bucket of trash on the go. Corn garden's looking beautiful. Got that sweet corn. We got basil and some dill growing in between. Over there we got our cucumbers. Now this stuff is basically for sale. We're always selling stuff in our little thing at the end of the road. And this is our little old area where we left a bunch of stuff from last year. Now this is called milkweed. We got a bunch of it growing at the side of our yard, so I transplanted a bunch over here. That's gonna give some beautiful little spot. What is going on in there? Oh, earwig. That's not for you. So these are actually for the monarch butterfly. Beautiful little plant to have. And carrots. We left the carrot in from last year, and this is what's growing from it. Now it won't be supporting much carrot life underground, so no bother pulling that, but save your seeds. Soon enough you're going to have a pile of seeds. And that's an ant. Causing trouble like always in my garden. Yeah, this area is just for a little bit of fun, testing some things different out. Cucumber's doing really well. There's lots of flowers on it. Gotta love having that basil and dill all around it to keep them vine borers away. The trellis is doing really well this year. Well, normally where I'm standing, last year you guys seen us grow our lemon cucumbers. This year we got our lemon cucumbers to grow up our old trellis here. That was our melon trellis, and then we got the beans in between. I'm pretty sure those are snap peas actually right here. And you know we love our marigolds. So I think quick little tour. We've been crazy busy this year, focusing on things that are really helping us out in the garden. We didn't do a massive summer of heat this year. We only have a ghost pepper over there on the go, and I believe a scorpion pepper. Now we had a whole bunch die off. We had a frost come in and it ended up killing a bunch of our trees here. It really hurt the mulberry tree up there, but the other one's doing okay right now. The frost came in and got us really good. Hey, you two, cut it out. Buzz. Hey. Troublemakers. They're having fun. Dealing with a new puppy is really fun too. Oh, and just like that, it's dry as a bone. Let's get that out, and we're gonna let it sit on the counter, and then we're gonna chop it up in our grinder here. The smell just punches you right in the face of that. So awesome. It's like chewing bubble gum, whole pack at once. Alright, we're just going to chop it up in our little blender here we use for making smoothies. Let's get her going. Looks like there's nothing in there, so like I said, it's going to go from all that to just a handful pretty much. So there we go. There we got our mint and our sage. We're going to save this for our tea bag. Check out that video of us making our own little fruit forest tea. All out of stuff out of the backyard. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video looking around the garden and seeing what's going on. And doing a little bit of a harvest here and showing you what to do with stuff maybe you have too much of. Smash that like button. Check out them videos. Take care. Much love from Canadian Proud. Get outdoors.